Auntie, come, make I fix you. Auntie, come, make I fix you. I can still hear them calling from Tejusho Market. Expensive Brazilian, virgin Indian, curly Peruvian, hair, 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 hair for sale. I've always had a love-hate relationship with my hair. More hate sometimes than love. From the time I was young, the mamas who used to braid hair in the market would argue about who would be forced to do my hair. Isimpulose, they would call me, little balls of pepper. My hair broke many a comb. Finally, my parents bought a metal comb, a bright, imposing little thing. Sparks flew sometimes when they used it. I cried once because I thought my hair would catch fire. Once when my mother traveled, my father, who had long since given up on taming my hair, took my sister and I to the barbershop. And he told the man to cut it. Gorimakwa, he said. The barber, looking at our sad faces, begged him to change his mind. My friend, I said shave it. Resolute. So began the first of many schoolyard taunts. Other girls had ribbons and hair clips. I had only Vaseline. I can laugh now, but it devastated me then. Because even at that young age, we were told that our looks, our appearance was important. Fine girl, fine girl. Yekwa, why you allow your papa come cut your hair like that? Abi, you know one fine? My hair has been tortured, maybe never really loved, often looked upon with derision. The mothers, the mamas, they taught me how. From dark and lovely relaxers to 2 hot straightening combs, it has been burnt in more ways than one. Damaged, each cuticle crying out for affection. But like me, it's resilient, takes a licking and keeps on ticking. Never a bald spot, chopped, but always grows back. It keeps coming back for more. Maybe hoping that one day I'll do it right. When I discovered weave, it was like my crack. Put it in, take it down, put it in again. Red, burgundy, wavy, straight. I was always surprised to see my own tight, curly pattern underneath the long, silky weave. It is growing, I would announce with glee, as if this should surprise me. I wore a weave when I took the pregnancy test that announced my Sina's impending arrival. Did I wear a weave at her birth? From the moment I learned she was a girl, I prayed for her. I prayed for her to be well. I prayed for her to be perfect. I prayed for her to have my husband's hair. Of course, he has softer hair that grows quickly. I envisioned pigtails that hung down and maybe ribbons. But God is on the throne, and he smiled as he created her hair. As she grew from a practically bald baby to a toddler with hair that was finally growing in, I became aware of one fact. You can run, but you cannot hide. You must deal with your issues one way or another. You see, my daughter has hair just like mine. My daughter has brown skin, just like mine. My daughter has a smile, just like mine, right down to the gap. And if my eyes judge correctly, she is going to have hips, just like mine. And so she is my mirror and my greatest teacher. I look at her and I see me as if for the first time, because she is beautiful, stunning even. And I love her more than my own life. But I see her struggle through the noise in this world. I see her trying to push through to see herself in me. The magazines, the shows, they all whispered loudly, "You are not good enough. Be thinner with a large butt. Make your hair into something else. Put your breasts on display, and if they are not like perfectly round cantaloupes, fix them. Auntie, come, make I fix you." They call from the covers of the magazines and glossy-looking ads that play every other minute. So I shout. I shout loud enough that we can both hear. Your hair is beautiful. Your body is beautiful. Your soul is beautiful. I tell her this as I plait her hair into presentable braids. It is beautiful. She's beautiful. I tell teachers who ask if my daughter has had a haircut every time I wash her hair. I love her hair. It's beautiful. I growl to anyone who would even look at her sideways. I shout it to the rooftops, to anyone who will hear, my Sina is beautiful in all of her Africanness. But for all of my yelling, for all the noise I make, I fear my wise and perceptive Sina hears the other messages I struggle with sometimes, loud and clear. Once when she was younger, she brought me a hairpiece. I still sometimes like to wear extensions. She smiled as she said, I gave Mummy her hair, and she watched as I covered up most of my own kinky hair. I wondered what impact this was having on her 2-year-old mind. She was trying to process this fact, that Mummy has hair that grows out of her head, but somehow she also still has this hair. Wouldn't it be easier for her to get hair too, rather than keep enduring the pain of combing and braiding? I stand on the scale, and even though I teach about wholeness and acceptance, those numbers, they still have a hold on me. Sometimes I look at my own face and I wonder if I'm enough. When I became a mother to a girl, I was forced to deal with this because I won't have her harmed. I won't have her thinking that she's anything less than perfect. I won't have her damaged, not in body, not in soul. How do I teach her to love herself when I myself sometimes feel like I am still learning? By telling the truth. By telling the truth, as complicated as it might be. I tell the women that I serve that perfection is not the goal. Progress is. And my daughter, she's now almost in middle school. And she is still beautiful. And I think on most days, she knows it. And on most days, I know it too. We are both masterpieces and works in progress at the same time. More than that, though, we are mother and we are daughter. More than that, we are love. And that love, that's all that really matters.